Hey, what's up, lovelies? It's Allie Cantrell back again. Today, I want to give you some tips for being able to stand out in a really crowded creative marketplace. If you think about it, there is a ton of creativity in today's world. You have photographers all over the place. You have graphic designers, content writers. Everyone is trying to find a way to make it in this creative world. What that does is it creates a lot of competition. This is something that I had to learn to navigate in my own business, Bunny Pigs, where I draw dog portraits. So do hundreds, actually thousands of other people. I did a really quick search on just custom dog portrait on Instagram, and you can see what all I found. There's a lot out there. Yet somehow, even with all these other artists out there, I was able to carve out a place for myself. I was able to build a really thriving business doing these dog portraits. So that's why I thought I would share some tips with you to help you stand out in a really crowded creative marketplace. First tip is to develop a unique style, develop your niche. I Googled it and both of them are correct, so don't come at me. But basically, you want to find what's going to set your work apart. So for example, I draw dog portraits. For years, I did photorealistic dog portraits, but there's a ton of those out there. When I decided on a whim to start using sort of this caricature style exaggeration in my portraits, all of a sudden, I stood out. The business blew up. And so I think that's such a key thing, is to be able to find something that is going to set you apart from everyone else out there who is offering products or services that are really similar to what you're doing. Find that little bit of an edge. Tip number 2, build your brand. Now when I say brand, I know that's such a buzzword, but I'm not talking about your logo, your color schemes. That stuff is important, but when I say your brand, I'm really talking about your personal brand. Who you are, your unique style, your personality, the values that define your business. Stay consistent with that across all your platforms, across all your social media channels, your website, your portfolio. Really start to convey who you are to people, because that's also going to help you stand out and get people to remember you more. Tip number 3 is to offer excellent customer service. Think of this as another part of your brand. You want to go above and beyond to provide your customers with the absolute best and make sure that they're happy with what they're getting. This is going to help you be memorable. It's going to help you get a lot of that word of mouth advertising, which is absolutely crucial. If you think about it, if you're responding to an email that same day while another artist out there is taking 3 or 4 days to respond to an email, people are going to remember that, and they're going to be more likely to choose you over the others. So, offer great customer service. Tip number 4, network like crazy. Don't just network with, other people who are in your industry, but network with those who are, network with people anywhere, because you never know where those connections could lead to. But if you think about it, there's a lot of ways to network across very similar industries. Like if you're a wedding photographer, go out there and try to network with wedding planners. If you're an artist who does these large, gorgeous, abstract pieces, go and network with interior designers. If you're a pet portrait artist, go and network with veterinarians, dog trainers. Work on really kind of expanding all those professional connections, because that's also going to help you become more known and get your business out there. Tip number 5. Keep learning, keep growing. Don't ever let yourself get comfortable. In a really competitive landscape, you've got to be able to stay at the forefront of the latest trends, the latest technologies. Always work to stay up to date. Go to conferences, take trainings, sign up for webinars, whatever you can to continue learning and growing. That's going to help you stay at the forefront. So there you have it. Those are some tips that I hope can help you stand out in whatever industry it is that you're in, whether you're a photographer or a writer or a visual artist. You want to make sure that you are really developing a unique style. Make sure that you are building your brand. Make sure that you are offering amazing customer service. Make sure that you're out there networking. And also just keep learning and growing. Those are just some of the tips that I have learned myself from building my own business as a creative. I hope that helps you out too. Don't forget to drop me a comment, like, share, and subscribe because I have more videos coming for you soon. Thanks, guys.